All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Dorohedoro, Season 2, Episode 8.
Yeah. The hits just keep on coming.
Yeah.
They're splitting me down the middle.
That's right.
I don't know how to handle this.
It's almost
on the one
like...
hand, it's awesome. It's
Oh,
badass.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, all my favorites keep getting murked.
But Kikurage is still alive, which means there is hope. Also, you know, time magic.
Yes. This show has all the elements to where you can kill characters and not have there be complete and total irrevocable consequences to that.
Exactly.
Yes. But in the meanwhile...
En's super dead.
Yeah, En's super duper dead.
And Chota might be dead too, because he was real high up. And,
Chota, I want you to turn your ass in towards the ground. And I want to use that thick dumpy, because you love En so much that you would use your corpse to save Kikurage so that...
it's
you can then save yourself and also this En.
No, it's the classic thing of like, okay, I'm falling, but right before I hit the ground, I'm gonna throw.
You think that throwing is going to be enough momentum to stop the 60
500 feet per second or whatever? Yeah.
I think it's less than that. I think it's like something between 60 and like 90 feet per second.
Well,
there's a terminal velocity, you know. Like,
for a person, it's way more than that.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Because gravity is 32 feet per second squared.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
So
gotcha.
Yeah.
But
there's also that super narrow little stream, and if so help me God, if he falls perfectly into that tiny bit of water, that definitely wouldn't save him, and that's.
But
kind of
it might save Kikurage with it, just like just whatever. No, then they just kind of go, then they kick like dirt on Shota and go away.
Damn.
But all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Yeah, hang on now.
Well, that's happening everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Uh-huh. Holy, yeah.
Wow.
One person's magic going away.
Yeah. He might be okay. Yep. They got away.
Oh,
shit.
Taking the head keeps him from basically being like...
Yeah, rezzed with Kikurage.
Yeah. Oh. Just scares you, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah. It will spread.
The stability that he brought, that's all gone now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably. Yep. That is a problem. Alright, so let's go.
What? You forgot?
Wait, that wasn't what you were saying needed to be done?
No, I think... Oh! Yeah! No, please get it wrong.
Yeah.
Whoa. See what was behind her, Jacob?
Wait, what?
Oh, fun. Oh.
Okay.
Yakuma.
Yeah, let's go into this. What happened exactly?
Oh.
So that indirect.
この四角いののせいで来ちゃったのかな。どれが何のボタンかもわからないし。このポンコツ。ここはどこだ。あ、おじさんとおばさんだ。おばさん。おばさんだって。そんな年じゃない。
Yep.
This is how she got found.
Mm-hmm.
私らはたまたまこの。
Oh my
Yep, yep, yep.
gosh.
おじさんたち
Oh shit.
何かいつもと違う。もしかしたらここは過去。
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Wait. So she changed it then.
Mm-hmm.
She changed it. Oh no.
時間系の魔法はただの伝説で実在しないって話だよ。
Now where's Yakumo?
Yeah.
どこ？
ヤクモ？
Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
Just
Just
a
never
causal
found her.
butterfly effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
私は赤ん坊の頃にね、この川を流れてきて偶然通り。
Yeah. So they didn't pick up Yakumo.
Mhm.
もし
Yeah.
おじさんたちがちょっとでもよそ見してたら、私はきっとあのまま。
Well, okay.
That's horrifying.
Mm-hmm. Talk about a lesson in the butterfly effect.
Holy shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
So that could be it.
Yeah, mhm. Think so.
君が気を失っている間に治療煙を買って二人の傷を治したんだ。
でもなんで治療煙が効いたんだろう。
Right, because the mushrooms are gone.
Yeah. And it's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
それにしてもうなされている時、君は私のことを川尻兄ちゃんと私の名前は教えている。
What? Bro. Holy shit.
覚えているか？私と君が出会った。
Keeping it all in track has got to be nuts.
Yeah.
私はちょうど悪魔試験の最終段階に入った頃だった。パートナーになろうとする者たちが襲いかかってき
Yep.
た。
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
そんな時、君と
That was when you first met her?
Oh my god. Yeah, so she time traveled a lot.
Uh-huh.
そしてあの日。
Well, because she was scared because of what she did to Yakumo.
Right. And she's so young that, yeah.
Are you kidding me? What? What?
悪魔に
Yeah.
なってから礼を言いに行ったが、君はすでにホールで生きることを考えて始めた。
Wow. Okay.
魔法を使うんだ、二階堂。失ったものは自分の魔法で取り返すんだ。
ただでさえ明日は私のせいで魔法使いに戻されちまったのに。
私は君のおかげで悪魔になれた。
自分の魔法で取り返す。
Wait, curse takes everything.
Hmm.
悪魔を呼び出す部屋はまだ見つからない。
Oh, right. You're still looking for that?
Yeah.
あ、
Oh, hi.
こんばんは、ヘイズ。
春。
Hey!
驚いただろ
Uh-huh.
Okay.
危ない危ない。あまりにも長い時間とっていると死んでしまう。
What?
What? What was that?
Good hobby.
それより君の力を借りたいと思って。
Oh my god.
今回は
Oh.
をするので、最も早く焼き上がる
Okay.
を作ります。
Okay.
まさかこんな形で私が
Yeah.
This can be our stand-in.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Our body to eventually revive.
right, right.
まずは
Yes! Let's have a cooking montage!
この最高
Oh my
An
god.
incredible pie.
A giant mushroom
While
pizza.
Ebisu is being basically forced to laugh and smile at the whole thing.
Yep.
I love the madness of this. The perfect pizza.
Fantastic. Hey, I don't see enough mushrooms.
This is phenomenal. それはドロヒドロ。
Yes.
Peak.
Yeah. Is he gonna have dough on his face? Fantastic. Yes, be reborn.
でもエンさんの首から下はモルグにあるんだぜ。そこに行っちまうってことはねえのか。
その心配はありません。
Oh, why?
人形は頭部の
Oh.
やっぱり人形ですね。
It's going very slowly.
Yep.
してるけど
Just chill walk.
頼りないというか。
Yeah.
これは人形。
Oh my god.
先輩、人形。
Are you
Oh my
kidding
god.
me? Y'all had one job.
Holy
course.
shit. We gotta follow. Quick. Yes, chase through the city.
このままだと見失っちまう。
なんであのほうき煙また逃げてんだよ。
お前はこのまま奴を追え。俺は
How? With how fast they're going? Try and chase him around in a loop or something?
生えて。
But he's not trying to lose you, he's just trying to go to his head.
これでも食らいやがれ。
Oh.
Huh.
Mendoxa.
ノイ。
There we go.
やれやれ。
And so the journey continues.
Alright, the bros, yeah.
万が一何かあっても回復経験。
Yeah, y'all are
true.
loaded up.
今ここでボスが帰ってくるなんて。
Well, let's hope so.
そんな場所って確かなのか。
可能性は
If he's back, you have a spot that he'll go.
Oh. Oh shit, the phone in the hallway.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
何度も電話したんですよ。今までどこに
God damn it! What do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah.
ありゃ。
You killed him.
とにかく急ぐぞ。
Well, we know
Yeah,
where
we
that
know where he is
phone
now.
goes to. Yeah.
Yeah.
このボロビルにエンさんの首があんのか。
そしておそらく十字目のボスもやっとあんにゃろうに借りを返す。
Yeah, but be on your guard.
I love the NPC escort mission that this
Right.
is, where it's just, he's like, I don't have
I can't
the...
do the.
ここだ。
Oh no! They're gonna meet in the middle.
あ、開けてみようよ。の。いやいや、それよりインターホンを。
Hello there. Oh.
おや。
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
変なとこのクリーナー。
Y'all need to run. Alright, next
That went
episode.
so fast.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright, we got to see Nikaido using her magic. The box then is something that guides her to a point in the past
Right.
somehow
And that- and-
undoes well Yakumo's existence basically
Right.
because
Never saved from
Yakumo
being sent down
drowned
the
or
river.
died
Yeah.
or something like
She
that
was
as
just a little
kid.
baby, abandoned, and was not discovered.
Jeez.
And it would seem Nikaido attempted to fix her mistake, and that didn't work either. And it just
So she went to Kawajiri when
Yep.
He's, doing his whole training.
And he's never seen her
exam thing.
before. Yeah.
And he hadn't seen her before because she never went then to the house.
exactly,
Which
Because
is
that-
interesting because that could mean then that Yakumo is okay and they did pick her up, but we don't get any confirmation on that for sure.
Right. Which
All we know is that at the very least, she used it at
Mm-hmm.
some point with her friend and it freaked her out.
Yep.
So she doesn't end up using it, but we know that at the very least she used it one more time after that to end up going and to be this place here where Kawajiri does not remember her.
Yeah, and so
Which is
this whole show could theoretically be where each timeline is like a doomsday clock until things get so bad
that Nikaido uses
her magic and it resets things, it does,
and it ruins
whatever,
everything.
and yeah.
So that feels fun because then it does set up the world in which someone makes Nikaido use her magic on them rather than on Nikaido.
Right.
Which then is fun because you could have the setup where it is something along the lines of like the ways in which N was trying to get a mandated blue festival, night thing.
Contract, all that
contract
stuff,
deal,
yeah.
so where he could forcibly have Nikaido use her magic in this way.
Right.
And yet, that literally just almost happened, and then an Aikawa showed up out of nowhere, killed N, and stopped that whole thing from happening.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we kind of understand at least the gist of it, and now it's just
this episode is actually fairly simple.
this episode is actually really simple because
not saying much given the last two episodes.
poor
Ebisu?
no, just poor Fujita and just everybody else who basically has to deal with
happened?
the consequences of all this that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just traumatized.
Yeah, traumatized, and then we make a meat N.
A giant N pizza
Yep.
with mushrooms and everything. And he is reborn to then go find himself.
Yep.
He can operate a
because he's
smoke
drawn to
motorcycle.
he's drawn to the
Yep.
little demon bit or devil bit in the head,
right,
which is fun because Aikawa stole the head specifically
so that he couldn't be revived.
At least that's what it seems like. But then there was more to it because he then hooked up N's head and probably by extension the bit inside of it, like the devil bit specifically, to a bunch of computers. Look, it's all hooked up to computers and stuff here.
Yep, and like fucking hollowed out, like he was an ex-demon. Like he just had a horn in his head and it was ripped out, or unscrewed or whatever.
Sorcerers are made by devils.
Right.
So,
Yep.
That's a whole thing here. But then we see the hallway, that kind of memory stuff here. So we're also looking at a potential circle with regards to Kaiman, Aikawa, all that stuff as well here, which could be fun.
Possibly.
Because, again, there's the question of where did Kaiman come from?
Right. And so it was probably because at some point he was in this space because it's like, okay, cool. It's a favorite hideout of the boss, right? Well, just a place to go where no one knows he'll be there. And
well, I know, but again, Aikawa is the boss.
No, I know.
And Nikaido has no memory of Aikawa. Right. Aikawa's a name she does not recognize.
Yep.
So again, this is just more evidence of the Aikawa is a time traveler, is here, and his whole stuff here is all its own thing.
No, right. But if Nikaido could have been in the area where his safe house was and just not run into him, not thought anything of it. It's just because this is his place to lay low and hide, to blend into whatever, right?
Right.
Because I love how ordinary it is. That it's just someone wants to not be found. Granted, of course, this is Dorohedoro, and so everyone immediately finds them. But, they'll just have their place that they can go to. Where it's like, yeah, unless you've got some magical tracker thing or whatever, I'm good.
Well, yeah, but the Cross Eyes all know of this place, and this being something where it's actually a space that the boss has memories of. Yeah. So that also kind of
if everything goes bad.
Well, no, that points at the idea that Aikawa's being here is not actually some great hiding spot. This is actually the place that he knows. This is actually the place that he's familiar and comfortable with. And if other people know of it, then it's not a good hiding spot.
No, right, but only one other person knew about it.
Well, of the ones that we know.
Sure.
Dokuga knowing about it is itself just a massive security issue if you're trying to be like hidden in that regard. Like if you're trying to run some kind of game setup here where you can just operate in the shadows and what have you, you would not want your subordinates knowing about this place. Like,
Okay.
and then after getting a call
and
from them and not leaving. No, I don't think his thing here is trying to hide at all. Having Aikawa get found by Shinonoi and then also by our boys.
Yep.
People are gonna die.
People are gonna die. It's one of those things where, like, okay, they're squaring up, and it's like, okay, I think they're gonna be killing each other, right? But weirdly enough, I think that our boys might actually need to depend on Shinonoi in order to survive this, because I get the feeling that the boss that they were hoping to meet and the friend that they will hopefully now have back is not what they're actually going to be dealing with. Because whether it's because of time travel, craziness, or just because up until recently he was
Sure.
Kaiman, this is not the boss that they knew.
No.
And so everything's going to be different.
No.
And maybe you should have taken the hint when he didn't respond to you on the phone.
Right. And
just,
maybe
stayed
that's where
away.
you're onto something, is that he's just like, yeah, they'll come here like idiots and I'll just kill all of them. But like, again, I just don't feel like this person that is here, just Aikawa or whatever they are, I don't feel like they're in a good enough way with the combination of whatever their goal is and then their mental state, that they're like,
Yes.
that they're worried necessarily also about like living or dying here.
Well, right. This person is unpredictable, right?
Well, no. I mean, they've either already accomplished what they've set out to do by stopping N.
Sure. And
then
doing
it doesn't
whatever
matter.
experiments they were doing here.
Right. And that's the follow-up thing, is okay, now that I've got N's head, what can I get out of it, I guess.
Sure. And if I were to, like, the Cross Eyes were doing experiments on sorcerers anyways in order to understand things better. Okay.
Sure.
Doing that with someone like N, on the one hand, maybe that could be a totally innocuous sort of run-of-the-mill thing where it's like, hey, he was the most powerful sorcerer, so let's open up his head and see what we find. I don't think that's what it's going to be, right? But I don't know what specific, like, big plot, thing he would have as a use for N's head.
Well, it's the devil organ bit that's inside it.
Right.
But what use do you benefit from that other than just...
Oh, unless maybe it's I know that they can track this down, and so it just goes in and removes it.
No, because again, they're going to the right spot, so...
Yeah, right. And if that was the
It'd be
case,
easy to remove, if anything. Like,
sure. And if you were going to remove it, you would still need to take the head with you to make sure that N doesn't get revived. Because I get the feeling that the reason that he took the head is because he knows about Kikurage, or at the very least the ability for people to be resurrected.
yeah,
right?
I think that could be it. But I think one of the other things is just that we've been having in this world a very real like focus on heads being like different. Like you could put an identity of a person with just a head.
Sure.
So if you could actually like take the head, you could have N. You could make an N.
Oh yeah, and there was a big old hole in there. So brain usually is in the head, and there was a lot of empty space. So methinks the brain has been taken, destroyed, or something.
Yeah. Also, if there's some kind of mechanic with it, here's another bit of evidence that actually feels like it leans towards or hinting that this guy's a time traveler, is he knows something more than what the general world does about what he can do with a head of N. And
Sure.
nobody else is thinking about it because it hasn't been discovered or used yet in
Right.
some kind of public way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But all right, I mean, there's not much more to say other than the next episode is going to be fucking nuts.
Oh yeah.
Because Shin and Noi have encountered this guy before, lost, got beaten, beaten back or what have you. Having all these chuckle fucks here is more of a fun way to have us understand that things are not going to go so horribly.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
Because they're just too fun,
will
too
survive.
entertaining, and, well, not all of them. I think there's
right.
a very real chance one of them is dying here.
Oh, 3 of them could die, but
Yeah.
but don't worry, man.
Not all
You
of
can't
them.
kill all of us, right?
Right.
Like that is not what's going to happen. And if they do all die, well, then that's meat shields that will give Shin and Noi time to do stuff.
Also, there's a tiny chance that because of the way in which Curse responded to things, that Curse could be on their way here too.
Oh, yeah.
And then we end up in an even more of a clusterfuck.
No, yes, the fact that this episode was all things considered fairly like mundane and
Light.
like quiet and light,
Yeah.
it absolutely makes me think that the next episode or several episodes are all going to be batshit insane.
Also, another thing, we never got an Aikawa perspective this episode. So Aikawa is
That's
most likely
true.
dead. Like, Aikawa killed Aikawa.
Oh, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That person in the window with Fujita saw is probably Aikawa, because we would get an Aikawa focus here if they were going to be relevant.
Which then
in the
that means that
story.
maybe the Aikawa doing all this stuff here isn't actually a time travel Aikawa. It's just Aikawa remembering, like, you know, coming back to himself because,
No, but where was he then this whole time?
well, because he was Kaiman.
Well, no. I
You know,
get that.
right? And so now it's
But who was the body that Fujita saw back then? In the window. When they had the same hoodie and everything as Aikawa.
I mean, yeah, it's possible that could have been Aikawa, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, we don't have anybody back. No Chota,
yep,
no Kikurage. Fuck.
yeah,
But yeah, it was also really cool to have Asu and Nikaido having some time back together with each other and seeing, in a lot of ways, what their actual meeting point for this version of Nikaido was.
is right, yeah, exactly.
And now we also have confirmation of how exactly Nikaido's magic works.
Right, and
She basically summons a remote control of sorts that is a box, and it
Yep.
just,
it just
it
does
does it.
It does it. Yep,
yeah,
yeah.
fuck.
It does make a lot of sense though that the thing that happened was like such an early like childhood trauma deal, and that's why it's such a strong like nope, I must never ever do that because like you know
Man.
it's one of her earliest memories.
No, I know,
right?
but the fact that it happened so early to me means it's Nikaido's used her magic way more times than that.
Oh no, yes, no.
I think she's used it like
I just don't think she's used it since the current starting point of meeting Kawajiri.
totally.
You know,
I think that there's a very troubling, scary thing that the show is going to basically say that over the course of the time that the story goes over, Nikaido used her magic still way more times than those 2 times that we had implied in this episode.
oh,
like
right,
way
and it's
more
just
times.
that I imagine what will end up being the case is that they were all in different timelines.
Well, they have to be.
Right.
They have to be.
Well, or
By definition, they are. Like,
no, okay, sure. I guess you could only wait. Does that mean that you could only ever have one time travel thing in a timeline? Because then at that point, it's a
no,
different
because again,
timeline?
then you get
because
into
it doesn't
the
go into
mechanics
butterfly
of,
effect of necessarily changing. the
yeah. So there's yeah, it's a whole thing of that there.
Time travel's weird.
When Dorohedoro decides to PowerPoint describe all that stuff,
Right,
they
give us
can,
the diagram of
But I would
exactly
say
what
right
happened.
now, all we have confirmed is 2, and I still think the story has been hinting that there's more, but they just haven't happened yet.
Right.
But
It's-
they have happened, but they haven't happened yet.
Right, they haven't happened yet, and they won't necessarily
And they're
happen
not necessarily
in this
happening.
timeline.
Well, right.
Because, you know, theoretically, if Aikawa's first encounter with N was as a result of time travel stuff, that's you do a time travel thing, and a whole city gets wiped out.
Right,
You know,
right.
butterfly effect for
but
that
also,
alone will be crazy.
Right, but also, you don't have to have the butterfly effect happen every single time. This is a very realistic kind of stumbling, bumbling
Yep.
kid circumstance of where it's oh no, I was kind of greedy and I jumped over to see a person that I knew before I time traveled,
Right.
and thus made it so another person never got saved and thus they died. That is the kind of thing where it would mess up, but you could very easily just go, oh, I'm just not going to time travel to those points when I was scared about using time travel.
Right, like if
I'm just going
Nikaido...
to keep it all ahead of that Nikaido's,
Right.
current experience. You know?
Nikaido's, what I'm guessing her idea was, and that's why Kawajiri didn't remember telling her his name, is because she went back and then found herself and is like, no, don't go talk to them, right? Because theoretically that'd be a very straightforward way to unbutterfly effect it. But it didn't work.
Well, no, we don't.
Or if that's what she tried, it didn't work.
If that's what we
right?
tried, it most likely did not work because Yakumo is not in the story.
Right.
There was no like showing the it worked or what have you, probably because that will be another flashback at some point. Oh my god. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon to get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us, the community there, about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if anything that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.